jump into your bit there. This is jump into your bit.
Hello and welcome back to our videos.
Yes, our videos.
Our videos.
This one we're just going to show you what sold from Wednesday through to Friday. So it's the end of week sales this time round. And this will go out on a Monday. So yes, basically in a nutshell.
They appear to have picked up a little bit from what was a quiet Monday.
Yeah, because I think we had a quiet weekend as well.
Yeah, we did,
actually, so it was a bit quieter over that time as well. But we did list quite a bit.
Yeah.
I think a couple of days ago, I think it was Wednesday, we listed 5 each for Wednesday, 5 each for Thursday, and it's picked up. So we've got more sales to show you. We've actually got 16 things that are going.
Mm-hmm. Which is good, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, so I'll start then, shall I?
So this is Etsy stuff, but how
Etsy.
much did we make? And how much did we sell?
How much did I just say? 45? Was it?
Yeah, and that was
45,
3 things.
Yep, 3 items, £45,
Yep.
but they'll pay postage on top of that.
Excuse
so.
me.
This is going to America, in Texas, and it's a lovely little ornamental cat, a decorative. I think I advertised it as kitsch.
Kitsch.
No, I didn't. I just long-necked. Oh, yes, I did. Long-necked kitsch cat. Couldn't say that when you had a few beers, could you?
Long-necked kitsch cat.
But that went for £15, and then she'll pay £14 postage on top. So that's going to be wrapped within an inch of its life.
Oh yes, yeah. And so the other one from Etsy, we've got 2 things going to the same person. So I'll start with the thing that didn't cost as much that this person bought, which was $12.99, and that is an Ainsley Wild Violets pin bowl, fine English bone china, 15cm bowl.
It's the kind of thing you have at a swingers party to put your keys in.
Yeah. So there's the maker's mark at the bottom, and that is the bowl itself.
That is quite pretty.
So,
I do quite like that.
yeah. So on a little stand there, so this person had that, and they also had, it says made in Denmark on the back, and it's a, oh, this is going to be one to pronounce. Limoges Meisner.
If you take the little picture out, I'll show you. It's all printed on the back,
Okay.
so and it's just like one of those picture frame things.
Oh, okay, so it just, okay, so I don't know whether you can make that out very well, but that's basically what it is. There you go, and it is a
cute little thing.
I actually don't know how to put that back on again now it's off, but yeah, basically a small miniature painted porcelain plaque. Again, another one, try saying that really fast because it's probably a bit difficult, but
and
yeah,
that went for 20, didn't
and
it?
that went for $19.99, and on top of this she has had postage added as well.
She's had postage added twice, so probably need to refund one of those.
Maybe, yeah.
I don't know how it works
maybe. Well, yeah, we're looking at that.
We'll
yeah,
think about it.
No, we'll have a look at that. Yes, because we have had issues with that with eBay as well. Unfortunately, we'll add multiple postage.
Yeah,
so.
then people are paying £8 on what we send in an envelope, which is crazy, really. Now on to eBay. This is a Railway Man's vintage 4-digit hand tally counter. So basically, you
Counting the trains, don't you?
I think so.
Or something to that effect.
And then you reset it like that. But it's made by ENM. How do I reset it? Oh, bums. I've done it wrong now. So it's a very complicated item. This was on for 25. They offered 20, and I accepted because it owes us nothing because it was from a box we've already profited on.
Yeah.
So lovely job. So
this here we have literally we had this 5 minutes before it sold. So I listed this. It's a 301 HP printer cartridge, a black printer cartridge. And like I say, within 5 minutes it had sold. And that's because I priced it up to sell. It has got an expired date on there. So it says July 2024. That was all in the listing. There was a photo as well in the listing. So basically the people who are buying this know. It does say on it warranty ends. So that will be when the warranty runs out on it. But these can be used for a long time beyond that date. So, yeah, brand new in the packet and all that. And that went for $14.99 all in, like I said, price to sell. Because I did have the printer this came from, and the printer was also for sale. I can't remember exactly what the model was, but the printer was for sale. And unfortunately, stored it in the storage unit. I'd had it stored for years. And I tried it, and it worked. And I thought I'll list it, and I threw this in with it and all sorts of stuff. And then I went to, I think, sort my storage unit out one day, and just didn't have an ink cartridge in it, but ink had leaked everywhere, and I mean everywhere.
Yeah.
So grabbed this and actually sold this out of it, because this has just been sat around doing nothing.
So made the best out of a bad situation.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Got this in our gaming bundle that we got a few months ago, I think. Sampras 96 tennis.
Yes, and this I believe. Sorry, just jump into your bit there. This is jump into your bit. Basically, this is one where you can plug 2 controllers in, so you can do a 2-player. Just thought I'd show you.
But I remember watching Sampras because I'm a bit of a tennis fan, so I think that's a bargain. They've got this for £10 all in, because I know the sports games don't go for as much as the other games for whatever reason, unless they're particular ones or whatever. But yeah, £10 all in. Owes us nothing, we're already in profit.
Sports games in general, they have to be, I think, very particular ones, because when you go to car boots, sometimes charity shops, it's all the sports stuff, isn't it? You know. Anyway, so next we have this book.
A bookie book.
I won't say the title out loud. I don't know how much YouTube will, not like that. But you can read that. It's big enough. And that went for $5.99 all in, basically, because I had a clear out of books myself, I think, and I had bits and pieces, all sorts of stuff, really. So, yes, they went.
Yeah.
And they go in dribs and drabs. So books can sell, but you have to price them up competitively.
Yeah, it's a bit of a nightmare trying to compete with the big, like, World of Books and Music Magpie.
We don't want to advertise anybody else's site, but so there are other shops on eBay where they do sell in a huge quantity and very cheap. So yeah, you do have to kind of be careful with that one.
Yes. Next we've got Fallout Boy. What's this called? It's called Take This to Your Grave. And I think this was either their first or their second album before they made it massively big. This went for $12.99 all in, which is quite good, because CDs sometimes you can't really get a massive amount. That's not scratch, that's the design. We got this in a bundle of CDs for we paid £10 for all of them. And as I said in the previous video, we have got one in there worth 40 quid. So yeah, I'm just waiting for these things to sell now. But if anyone wants any CDs, let me know. I'll probably have it. And
I think the more unique looking, the more unique stuff, the better as well, with stuff like that. And the tripod is on this one. Okay, so basically this is a tiny enamel pin badge, and it is very, very, very small. And it's got one of these little clips on it on the back. And that is an Esso Tiger pin badge. Metal, and I'll read you the whole thing. The whole thing, aren't you lucky? Ready? Esso Tiger pin badge, metal and...
I shall try and read you the whole thing.
Esso Tiger pin badge, metal enamel, acrylic finish, pin badge, petrol advertising.
That's it. Basically, I threw in every single word I could think of.
In fact, you threw in the word badge twice, just to make sure people knew exactly what it was. And that went for £7 all in. So,
and that was in a bundle of badges we got a few months ago, which we're way in profit with.
Yeah, to be fair, I'm a badge collector, and I got a few here. Look.
Are you now going to show your little badges off?
I'm going to show my badge collection.
Get your badges out.
Show and tell of a badge collection. Actually, there's more than just badges in here. I also like plectrums. I do have a bass guitar. I should really learn how to play it, shouldn't I? But a couple of Raptor plectrums, because they're not worth anything,
Welcome
unfortunately.
To Show and Tell with Jen and Alexis.
Yes, and to be fair, the majority of these are actually local interest, and you may or may not know where these places are. So very quickly, just a few. Some of these I had when I was a kid, and I probably still have them somewhere. It's a Sea Life Centre in Great Yarmouth. Anyone been there? What did you think? Did you like the tunnel you walk through with the sharks swimming above you?
It's way better because it's huge.
That's an Abbey National one. Haunted
Castle.
Haunted Castle at Pleasurewood Hills. Funny story about that.
There you go.
Funny story. One of my aunts, she went with her family, and in the Haunted Castle they have people stood in there in the alcoves and in the dark, and they jump out at you. And she was walking through, and all of a sudden somebody ran at her from the shadows, and she went. So I suppose it's kind of, I mean, a lot of people would have that reaction if you make them jump, and they are very sort of lash you out about it, aren't they?
So it's funny why they don't have live actors anymore.
One of them, to be fair, yeah. I should think you do have to have danger money for that job, don't you? Really, pet and zoom, innit? And one more, because you're probably asleep by now. So. Norfolk Libraries. Now, I remember the day when you used to do the little, you used to read your books.
Reading challenge.
And you get your badge. And I've got one of these somewhere as well. So anyway, there you go.
Small
I'm done.
Aside. Yes, my turn.
Yeah.
I sorted out all of the Playmobil that we got from the community centre sale. There's a big tray of it. I don't know if I think we showed you. But this is all little bits and pieces from an Playmobil advent calendar, and it's almost complete, but there's no Santa, unfortunately. But it's like little woodland creatures. I'll put a little picture of it up here because I'm quite proud of the picture that I took, because it was cute. That went
modelling
for
the picture.
£7.99, and they pay postage on top. Lovely.
Yes. So next off the bat, these Sylvanian family figures, and these are Golden Labrador family. They're called Barker family, apparently. It's a complete set of all the people in this family. So it would be mum, dad, brother, sister in this particular family, and they have most of the outfits, which are loose. You may have had Sylvanians, you know how tricky it is to dress these. They're very tricky. But that went for $7.99 all in, because unfortunately with some Sylvanians there's just no value whatsoever.
No. One of my personal favourites. I would have loved to have kept this.
But it doesn't work.
It doesn't work. It needs the belt replacing on the doings there. Inside tape.
The doings.
The oofa doofa.
Mm.
But yeah, I love this. It's gorgeous, isn't it? It's a thing of beauty. But anyway, 20 quid, all in, not working.
Mm.
So I don't know if someone's going to use it as a prop, or they can fix it.
They'll probably fix it, if I'm honest with you, yeah. Cause
they just don't make things like this anymore.
No. To be fair, the belt drive on one of those is probably going to be a bit easier to fix than, because I previously, actually could link this, I previously did a how-to on how to change the belts on a Sony Walkman. And the little bands that you get, which are the belts, they are a lot fiddlier than that. But, you know, I should imagine. So this is an Action Man vintage Palatoy medic helmet. That's pretty much exactly as it says on the tin. People at the moment, this actually doesn't have printing on it. Sometimes it'll have one of those Red Cross things. This one does not.
It will have a sticker, not a print.
Oh, okay.
Printed is the later one.
Well, so kind of accurate for the later ones.
Yeah.
But yeah, so some of them, they will have the Red Cross on them somehow. And this one's got the chin strap, and that went for £3.60, which they paid postage on top as a small parcel, because it's
annoyingly,
once you've put cardboard around, you could bit bubble wrap, bit of cardboard wrap around it, and then in an envelope. That is definitely going to go as a parcel.
Yeah.
So if you are going to start selling any Action Man bits from your own collection or whatever it might be, just bear in mind, just check.
Yeah.
And the best way to check is you
get
can
yourself
get yourself one of these.
boys.
And these you can pick up online, or you can get one from the post office or wherever, and it just shows you this measurement here, which is your letters, and this one is large letters, and then obviously anything bigger than this will be a small parcel, but that's Royal Mail. You may send your postage differently from us.
Oh.
So
Talking of postage, We sent an item out the other day to one of our lovely viewers, and
Yes.
he even commented that it was perfectly wrapped and there was no issues, but it got broken with
Yeah.
Royal Mail.
Oh well, I'm going to message him now, but
Sorry about that.
see that, no worries, mate. I'll get on to him.
Alright.
I'll see you in a bit. Take care, mate.
Alright, that's all right.
And that's the second thing now we've had. You may remember from a previous video.
I think the previous video we could have possibly wrapped that a bit better.
Yeah,
But this
maybe.
mug,
Yeah, to be
this
fair.
mug,
But
it was, you know, papered, bubble wrapped, papered, boxed, still
yeah,
broke.
layer upon layer upon layer. So be careful with that. And we are thinking about maybe getting some fragile stickers, because at the very least, even if they don't treat it as fragile, when we do complain, which I'm sure we will have to after a while,
Yeah.
if it carries on being broken, our stuff that we send, we can say, well, it was covered in fragile stickers. I think you'll find, you know.
Yeah. So sorry about that, Steve.
Yeah,
Um,
because it's the second time now with that stuff. So.
Yeah. But if I get anything else similar, or Nightmare Before Christmas,
Yeah,
I'll
if
send
we
it
can
your
find.
way.
Yeah, if we can find anything.
Right. Not last but not least, there's one more. Did I just pass that to you? Yeah.
Yeah, I've got
Some more of these World Cup goal books from the 70s. This is a repeat customer who's bought some before, and they went for £12, a little bundle.
Yeah,
£12 all in.
have you still got? Yeah, you still got
There's still a
three
few.
over there,
Yeah.
haven't you? So they're selling in dribs and drabs anyway. Yeah. So this is a book, basically hardback book that I picked up. I believe it was a jumble sale, and they were selling. I think it was 5 books for 50p, I believe. So this cost 10p, and it's quite a big book. And it's Dita Von Teese. Now, you may know her as a burlesque dancer. You may also know her as Marilyn Manson's ex-wife. So, either way, Dita Von Teese. And this is all in the listing. It's got a little bit of a kind of faded spine there and all that. Every imperfection I could find I put in the listing. $14.99 that went for all in. And it's quite heavy. So, yeah.
That might be able to go with
Yeah,
Hopefully.
it might be able to go with a different service than Royal Mail, because sometimes if you get the bulkier items, heavier items, it's probably best to do it that way. I have sent stuff by other Royal Mail services before, because Parcel Force obviously is the offshoot. They deal with the heavier stuff and the bulkier stuff. And I have sent via them. I sent a guitar actually not long ago with them, and it got there absolutely fine. So yeah, it is a bit kind of sometimes a bit of a gamble, I think, with how you send stuff and how it gets there.
Yeah.
I've heard so many different things about different companies.
different
so-
people have different experiences, different
Yeah.
companies. So just go with
Yeah.
one that you find works for you, really. I
Yeah,
think.
go with one where you know you have a gut feeling you're gonna have a good track record with them, and if you don't, you can always swap.
Yeah.
Basically, because we did try using what is that site called? Parcel to Go.
I think so.
But a lot of our stuff is actually large letter, and when I think you looked it up, and unfortunately they don't have a habit of, because we could easily send this via them, something like this, which is a parcel, but anything like, say for example, this book, because it goes as a large letter, which it will, they just don't seem to accept the large letters.
No, and it'd be cheaper to send it through
Yeah,
Royal Mail.
because it's cheaper to send it for what it is, which is a large letter through
Yeah.
Royal Mail for us, rather than just go, oh, I'll just put it as parcel anyway,
Yeah.
you know. But yeah, it all
Yeah.
depends. Just do your research, really.
Yeah. So that was all of our sales from midweek to now.
Yes.
Not too bad. Things are getting a bit better for us, so hope they keep going that way. But if you could like and subscribe, we'd be very grateful.
Yes. Yeah.
My son said that people, when you subscribe, you need to press on the little bell. to get
Notification bell.
Notification bell.
So if you press on that, what will happen is the YouTube will actually notify you when a new video is available. So if you click on the bell, you can know exactly when we post, basically.
I
a
mean,
new
if you
video.
want to, if you're not bothered, then don't do it. Obviously.
Yeah, if you just every now and again come and watch something, you're not that bothered about watching it the same day, then yeah, that's up to you. But yeah, it does help, doesn't it?
And we do have playlists as well of all of our videos. So if you want something on in the background while you're working, just give one a click.
Yeah,
I'd be grateful.
We recently, our last video was which would have gone out today, actually, for us.
Yes.
Basically, that was about autographs and stuff like that, and I think it's available. There's a couple of folders it's in. It's in the how-to folder. I know that for a fact because basically I do sort of talk through how to market them and stuff, don't I? So, yeah.
So if you do want to watch another one of our videos, I'll put one here because I know how to do that now.
Here, or here, or here, or anywhere.
You're off again. But yes, thank you again.
I don't know how to do it.
It's Big Fish, Little Fish cardboard box. Big
Yeah,
fish,
anyway.
Little Fish, cardboard box. Right. And we'll see you in the next one.
Yes.
Don't forget lives on Wednesday.
Live is on
12.
Wednesday and normal video. Normal? We're not
I
normal.
don't think there's normal about us.
So just your standard fodder on Monday, basically.
Bye.
Bye.
You'll make this rather snappy, won't you? I have some very heavy thinking to do before 10 o'clock.